situation. Kips is looking to be the golden child, basically Mercules. Like, get these guys right quickly. Neum is looking to continue his hot streak, 5-0 undefeated with this lineup in the respawns. But if I'm Kips, it's just about, hey, doing what my team needs me to do.
Yeah. And already you kind of heard the narrative surrounding the 1v1 potentially out of Neum and Kips. Former teammates playing on Huntsman, now squaring up against each other in the league very recently after Dallas. And Kips is able to get the better of him, at least initially, but the quick counter comes through. So 10-10, the early count. Koi still in the possession of the hill, but routes starting to develop here for LA, and watch yourself with the BZ. He's been one of the most flexible players, I would say, in the league this year. Cleanex able to find himself a couple. The BZ in some trouble, tries to force a gunfight. He's got help with Scrap, and they do win back the hard point.
Yeah, Swan's now flip, and on a map like Scar, you best believe you're going to see extra AR. So even though Cleanex is supposed to be running that second SMG, Scar has a lot of long distance gunfights. You got to whip out that M15 for some of these hills, but Koi at least do a great job at the P1. You get 28 seconds, spawns go back and forth. Now you win the rotation over towards P3, forcing all of these to try to break through gain, and they cannot find an opening until they get that trade at Deli.
Yeah, but that trade doesn't really do too much in terms of moving around the hard point, but Scrap wins an unpredictable 1v1 versus Joe. That now puts a little bit more pressure on Toronto, having to watch the pinch and the hit from the front at the same time. Neum with the first one to drop. Nade does land. Cleanex already in some trouble, stunned up behind the generator, but the flank has been made safe. Now all eyes can go forward for Toronto. In sight, try to keep his life. He has got Hydra low in front of him, but it's a BZ's double that has the hard point staying open. Ooh.
Oh yeah, but then it's Kips off the respawn, able to line up 3. The new guy on the block single-handedly is able to hold down this P2 for Toronto. Now you're forcing Thieves early off the rotation towards P3 at the plane heady, because if you're late to that one and then you give up some streaks on the way, it's going to be even more difficult to try to hold that one down. But Kips continue to shine, 10-4 on 5.
Yeah, looking solid, looking solid. Great start. And the rotation to 3 looking just as good. 75-15 the count, as Joe will help get the trade around the hard point and then make his way on in. Neum does get the shutdown from Kips playing forward, so now LA can set up their break attempt. Cleanex only able to get one from the heady on the plane, so now a little bit of pressure established as the spawns will move around a little bit. LA a chance to just get a natural pinch set up. Joe headed a swivel, able to find one trade inside in the middle of the map, also able to connect onto one more. So now it's just down to the what happens with Joe inside the hill. LA behind Scrap's double has a chance to flip, and they will try to find their way back in, but the quick spawns for Toronto have the kills going the way of the new guy up with Kips, and Toronto still in.
Brother, this is lockdown. I watched Koi scrim when they first announced this lineup versus Optic. They got a 100-point club every single map. But the fact that this is such a quick turnaround, scrims compared to pro matches is a completely different story. Kips is on one. They have been in control of this game from start to finish, dominating off the rotations, trading out effectively, controlling the right side of the map. Gives them an 80-point lead, but this is an opportunity where Thieves can try to maximize their opportunity. Only one player on this side of the map. You take care of Joe, you secure the back spawns. Now we need to secure time.
Well, Toronto trying to set up from the front, need to try to fit this breakthrough. Cleanex shut down at stairs, and we'll see how the rest of Koi try to manipulate this as we head to an early Toronto. Listen in.
They're just playing really
deep right shed. Scrap deep right shed. What's your mail?
Coming deep of you. One front
back shed, Scrap on 3. Back right, Scrap. Back right, Scrap.
Wobbing at me.
Nice.
What's up? Nice. I'm banging time.
It's fine.
Front side. He's lane front. He's pushing out. Nice, good shot, Joe. Stay up. One's still back.
Nice. Iron front. The two. One more. Scrap. One shot from blue. And then one going right cross. Top blue. Two top blue. Top dead. Nice. One more. Top dead. Nice. Your shit, bro.
One hit mid cut to gun heady, brother.
I'm bang right.
I don't think so.
Ain't gotta be.
In shop, hyper.
Wait, 2, okay, 1 new, 2 T1, okay? Go 1 T1, 1 their side chop.
I'm sorry now.
T1 hit mid shot.
Can we jump me got it?
One's me out left, okay?
Yeah. Dead, I'm in. Probably should have time.
Top broken scrap, okay? Top broken scrap.
Top green, you're up front.
I'm throwing text.
I
think deep left. I'm one top broken, I'm challenging.
Absolute dead.
Actually, one shot top through the back.
I'm holding.
I'm through the back. Top dead. Block. Easy, keep me broken.
Yeah, maybe broken. I'll get time. He's top broken, probably.
Oh, me, Scrap.
I'm playing out.
One shot.
Scrap the broken already.
I don't see a beast.
I'm one shot, boys.
T2.
Nice throw. Back.
Last guy front. I had the cross.
One of the back.
Yeah, one's still front, bro.
Yeah, one front. The back card. Back time.
Push P2. Nice. Trap him in, okay?
I'm gonna do left front.
Yep.
Right, dead.
Nice, good shot.
I'm saving now.
I'm looking top back.
Yeah, I can help you right, okay?
One's a T2 now.
Yeah, they're
I'm gonna help. I'm gonna help him left, okay?
I have deep left right now.
Kips cruising with Toronto, but LA starting to dig into the deficit. Hydra with the cruise. Let's see how that helps out the Thieves as we jump over to an LA listen in.
I got the guy blue.
Still take it right.
One mil. Yeah, take it.
I'm holding
I get time.
Back blue, dead. Still take it right. Still take it.
I'm top broken. Clean next time. Last guy top broken. He jumped out.
Hey, give me a bus. Right side bus. Shut up. I pinch.
I pinch. I hear. Yo, pitching inside. Deep boat right now.
Nade Debo. I try nading it.
Debo inside.
Naded him.
Debo.
He's naded. That might be 2, I think.
It's 2.
No. Name me one top. 2. One top front blue. Time is 1 minute. Go.
Go right.
Take it. Alright, take it one time on army.
Alright,
and take it still. I didn't nade him on time. Yo, push to right.
Yeah, one's on me side. Inside.
On team side. Low side.
Nice. One more top blue.
Take it. Bus.
I'll team top bus.
Bus one shot, Joe.
Flip up to that.
One maybe on your blue. Top blue to the back. Yo, going top blue now. Left window.
And one top green.
And the window. One shot.
Last 2 sets.
One shot. And then top broken.
Top broken is set. Top broken first guy set. I spawned blue. I kill this guy set.
Low side.
We kill this guy. Nice guys.
Go.
I'm needing your top here. I need your top reload.
They got a name me?
Nice. I'm happy you top here.
I'll see him low. One's low. Nade me on time.
Inside top.
Top and low.
Nice.
Stay alive on time.
Yo, keep soaking that. Yo, one low. Low.
Too low.
We're missing kids.
Low. Dead. One more low.
Let's see, guys.
One more low. On the heady, I think.
Yeah, I get our mid here.
Top is 1 bullet. Top 1 bullet, 1 low.
Right here. I'm going here. I'm going new. I have to cut to new guys.
Two bus.
I have to cut to new. Yo, first guy, mid cut.
Bus going mid cut right now.
Bus
right now, mid cut now.
Top
green dead. Yo, where are they spawning?
They're spawning blue if you're not blocking.
Yeah, blocking. Top green, 1 on the plane. Top green dead. Nice. Spawning top blue right now in the window.
I'm blocking P5. Yeah, I'm blocking P5.
One shot, 2 on me.
Well, a little bit of a sleepy start, but a fiery rotation here. Abizi on 6 in a row has earned a second Hellstorm for LA, but the battle continues over P3. Toronto a chance to get the lead right back.
Yeah, just a big shout out to Abizi, man, because he's single-handedly keeping Thieves in this game. Got a Hellstorm. I'm hitting long routes to secure the spawns. I'm even holding down the hill time. That's why Koi only have a 1-point lead as of right now, but over to the P3, you have greed control that you don't want if you are Koi, so you're trapped on that backside. All of these are ready and waiting off of the back of that Hellstorm. Just keep on running up this score.
Yeah, and you can see even Abizi right now just hard blocking around the back. This has been a free P3 for LA, but now Toronto late in the hardpoint, trying to push their way forward, flood out the Thieves, see if they can flip the spawns late, and they will be successful in least blocking. Hydra, Scrap, both spawning out. Toronto trying to frame up an approach through P2 side, and it's Abizi who's in position, trying to watch this hit. Has a little bit of help with him. Stays away from being the trade, and LA will lock things over to P4. Major opportunity here to get the lead and possibly put this game away.
Yeah, Koi need to find a break and find it quickly. Thankfully, they find the opening kill, but they're still losing the gunfights after that. The numbers are in favor of Thieves. The spawns are in favor of Thieves. You take care of Kips. Everyone is cleaned out of Grandma's. 35 seconds still here to fight for at the P4. Neum, your job is to just hold down the backside as long as you can, or at least give the information to your teammates. They're going to clean up house. Another 3 in the feed for LA. They're going to breach that 200-point mark.
Yeah, Kips just trying to do something here in the last 20. Will get shut down. And so over 200 points go LA. Scrap also making a mess of the mid-map rotation. So really, Toronto have to just chalk and rotate this way earlier than you'd like. You do get the plane heady for insight. Joe's watching for the long route around the back, and Kips will be up top in Broken. An opportunity to really lock down this setup, but Abizi again, 4 in a row, able to open up around space at the back. That might make a bit of a mess of the spawns because you have to be worried about it coming off, and now all of a sudden, you're trying to threaten top Broken, and Abizi's going to get there. Hit from the front, also starting to find success, and here come LA, a chance to neutralize the hill, but the spawns are still good for Toronto.
Yeah, but Abizi again goes on a bunch of streaks and has another Hellstorm in the back pocket to potentially try to close out this game. Koi take care of everybody else but Abizi. They leave him for the last man standing, but you don't want to wait until that P1 or that P2 chain to call this in. You got to get it done now.
Hellstorm ordinance being called in.
What a win on the backside.
Abizi's able to find one. Insight, try to hold off LA from being able to hit from the front. That's successful. So Toronto's going to get over 200 points and a chance to possibly take a narrow edge as we reset back over to P1. But Abizi's not done yet. SMG in hand this time. Jumps in for 10 seconds of scrap time. That's not insignificant, especially if you can confirm the last bit of it. But Kleenex gets 2, and now numbers for Toronto rotating back over to P1.
Yeah, but Niam and Scrap, the AR duo on the side of LA, are able to combine for 2 off the rotation. Now, how can Niam finesse on the time? Not for long at all. Now, Scrap's not aware that they're going to spawn right behind you if you are Koi. So 207, 222. We're going to have a photo finish here on the opening map between these 2 teams. But Koi are in right now.
Yeah, you can see LA are trying to work the map, not the hard point right now. Insight, good for 1. Gets a read that there's a hit coming around the OE through the white wall. Kip's trying to pick that up. He had a great start, but he slowed down just a touch. This would be huge, though, if you can find both. Has another member in his way.
Abizi
with the win of the SMG. 221, 222. 25 seconds left to fight, and we're still battling for spawns for P2 in the last 20 of this first hill.
He just continues to draw the attention. 2 players try to take down Abizi and just forcing him to look at you. Your teammates are finding free kills. He dies on 3 in a row. Spawns for LA over towards blue. Type of rotation. Also in their back pocket with Scrap finding a double. It's a one-on-one at a time. Kleenex is going to find it, but instantly traded. Thieves looking to close it out here at P2.
Hardpoint opens. Thieves are in. Toronto has to break. Trying to make the way middle of the
my.
That is right there. Hydra gets blown away. Now an opportunity to crunch on this. Scrap keeps the flank safe, but the hit from the front has numbers. Abizi, gun up. Can't find the damage. Follow-up, not necessarily there initially, but Scrap. Oh, tons of damage in. Leaves an easy cleanup for Hydra. Last couple of seconds, we'll have Toronto